Hi everybody, Mickey Burns here in beautiful sunny Plano, Texas. I'm sitting here today with Rodney Anderson, and for those of you that don't know Rodney, he has been the executive director for over 25 years at a very successful lending firm here. He also has been recently completely responsible for putting a bill that was passed through the U.S. House, which is going to help each and every one of you with your credit reports. And also, Rodney is the author of the best-selling book, Credit 911, which everybody needs to read. And what I was about to say is Rodney has just recently become the national spokesperson for a company that I also am involved with, a very exciting financial tools company called MoneyWise. And so, being that what you said earlier was that your office, you see a little bit of the whole slice of the whole nation. It's your window to the
front row seat to the economy,
to the country's economy. And so surely you must get the question, Rodney, what are the best, what are the best investments?
Yeah, or what would you do, Rodney?
Yeah, what would you do?
And I have seen the best investments that are out there.
Right.
And it starts right with one thing. It's
right.
called MoneyWise. They developed the best financial technology that I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. And this isn't a sales pitch. This is telling you from a front row seat to the economy after 27 years of helping American families with all their life situations. MoneyWise helps people. And there are so many features that are in there that I call the best investments. Some of them could include the credit score simulator.
Right.
That's an investment in itself
right.
that pays you monetarily
right.
because better credit leads you to better interest rates.
Right. And let's point out that, just to clarify for those of you that might wonder what we're talking about, MoneyWise is an exclusive suite of financial tools and services that cost $29.95 a month that will give you the opportunity to absolutely take your financial picture and take complete control of it. You can actually not only know what your credit score is, but you can actually say what you want it to be
yeah.
and control it. We also were talking about the budgeting aspect, this whole tax deductor element that comes with it.
Yeah, your budget that comes along, you have to have a financial picture and scorecard.
Right.
We want to know what a budget looks like, okay?
Right.
MoneyWise allows you to, when you go to a grocery store, mm-hmm. it puts it into your budget. Right. And it tells you how much money you're spending if you're eating out too much.
What you're saying is the debit card or the credit card that I use immediately goes to my online software in real time.
And puts it right into a budget form for you.
Mm-hmm.
How often do we think we spend too much money, or we know we are, but now we have it right in front of us in a picture that says, okay, you may need to cut back in this area mm-hmm. and save some money mm-hmm. in this. But there's a lot of tools that are really cool in MoneyWise. I mean, it is very cool. The more I talk about it, the more excited I get, because
right.
you can either be a user, which is $29.95,
right.
or you can use it as a network marketing company,
right.
which many people have made millions and millions off of
yes.
network marketing.
Yeah.
And you can be an affiliate for $74.95.
Right.
And let me tell you, do you know 7 out of every 10 Americans don't write off all of their deductions that they can on their taxes? One of the coolest pieces of MoneyWise, if you're an affiliate, is called a deductor.
Right.
Look at this. You have an iPhone.
Hey, that's my phone.
Okay, all of a sudden, if we go to lunch, I take you to lunch.
Right.
I go to lunch mm-hmm. with Mickey Burns.
Right.
All of a sudden, I put in $29.
Okay.
Okay?
It's an okay lunch.
Okay. I put the restaurant.
Yeah.
I put in the name.
Yeah.
MoneyWise event.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, it automatically goes to my expenses into my deductor.
Right.
If you travel a lot,
right.
when it comes to mileage,
right.
I put in my after mileage,
yeah.
how many miles I traveled, mm-hmm. boom, it goes to your expenses and
right.
tells you what you can write off with the IRS.
Right. And we also have an ability to set alerts so that on any bank account or any credit card that has a transaction of an amount that you determine, it'll send an alert to your cell phone. And we talked about how we're going to make it for $1. I want to know every time any transaction happens on any of my accounts. It would also then show up in a text on my phone saying you just spent $29.95 at a restaurant. Well, I know I did that, so that's okay. But I was telling you earlier what happened to me, right? I had a MasterCard I never used. And prior to MoneyWise, I never looked at it, never looked at the statement, never opened the paper statement. I simply did not use the card. Because it sits on my dashboard every day, which I look at all the time, I see it. There was a $400.86 charge or a drugstore in a place I'd never been to.
Hey.
I disputed it, got my money back in 2 days. I never would have known without MoneyWise.
Identity theft, Mickey, is a major problem in our country. But did you know 65% of identity theft is your friends, your family, your coworkers? And could you imagine all of a sudden, by having an alert on your phone, if somebody hits your debit card for $1, you know about it.
Immediately.
So what it allows you to do is pick up the phone, call your bank, and start dealing with it immediately.
That's right.
The problem is when you're dealing with money, we become reactionary.
Right.
We are not proactive.
Right.
MoneyWise, in all their systems, all the different features, helps you be proactive in your financial life.
Completely.
And I promise you, every single day I watch people walk into my office and they've either had identity theft or they co-sign for their children for college or the car, and all of a sudden the kid doesn't make the payment.
Right.
Well, what if he had a credit score that you could see all the time, and all of a sudden that score goes down? You have an alert on your cell phone, and you're notified, and then you pick up the phone and make the call.
Right.
Because we can deal with it all right then, rather than down the road.
Oh, and if your kids do have a credit card, you can get those alerts sent to your phone too, so that can be helpful.
The financial babysitter.
That's right. And MoneyWise also comes with $1 million insurance policy against identity theft.
So many features. Everybody needs it. It's the best investment that you'll ever make.
Yeah.
It's MoneyWise.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And of course, as Rodney mentioned, there is a massive income opportunity attached to it, whether you want to participate part-time or full-time. I would love to help you do that. The information to get in touch with us is on the screen. And with that, it's Rodney Anderson and Mickey Burns, and I'll take my phone back.
Oh, yeah, and I can pick up, no, I was going to call you to make sure that I made more money. So I pick up my phone and call you. And
that's right.
Call the 1-800 number.
That's right. Call the 1-800 number.
There you go.
All right, so Mickey and Rodney signing off. Have an absolutely great day, everybody. Bye-bye.